So,
Beep boop, beep boop.
what do you think about the Ron Jeremy situation?
Who?
Ron Jeremy. You know, Ron Jeremy, he's this really hung porn star.
The old guy?
And he's like a fat dude, but he sells dick pills, like dick growing pills, right? Because he was born with like a horse dick, right? But like the issue is like there's these chicks saying that he like sort of, you know, did some inappropriate shit with them, right?
Are you trolling or
can you imagine though, like, bro, getting raped by somebody with a horse dick? Like, goddamn.
That's very insensitive.
That's fucking savage, bro. Like, out of everyone, had to be that fucking guy. The guy who can fucking, like, tear you into two with his cock. You know what I mean? Like, that's just brutal, bro. Like, some people have the worst luck, bro. Like it's one thing for some fucked up shit to happen to you, but then it's another thing for some fucked up shit to happen to you, like, in the most fucked up way. And
that is saddening.
And just the Ron Jeremy situation is that way.
Was that your like icebreaker?
I just
to start the pod.
I just had to get that out because it was so.
Is that recent? I heard about that. That's not recent though.
No, that's bad. But it's still like
ongoing.
I still felt like I had to, like, you know, talk about it, bro.
It was like a special place. It hit home.
It just hurt me to like, damn, bro. Like,
man, fuck Ron Jeremy.
I don't know if he did it. I don't know if he really did.
Oh, he's not guilty? Or or he's in trial?
Listen, I don't know. Maybe the judge is scared. Like, nah, maybe I'm next if I say he's guilty, you know?
That's a wild thing to think.
And if he goes to prison, like, just imagine, like, you fuck with Ron Jeremy, bro, if he ever gets a hold of you.
We gotta find out if Ron Jeremy got guilty. I actually want to find out.
Man.
Let's see. Hold up. Ron Jeremy. But what did he get? He went for what? He went to jail for, like, rape specifically?
No, I don't know if he went to jail. I just heard about the accusations, you know.
Sexual assault.
But just like the Ron Jeremy shit is like, whoa.
It hasn't even. The trial hasn't even started yet.
I'm just saying, bro. That's pretty. Like, why the dick pill guy? You know what I mean? Like.
Anyway, what? Anything happened this week, bro? Because
That didn't happen this week, bro. But.
What's something we could talk about that's cool, enticing? Because I
don't know about cool and enticing. Like, what do you mean by cool and enticing? What does that even mean?
It's my birthday month, and I haven't had, like, a thought in my head.
Wait,
recently.
It's your birthday?
Month.
Oh, month.
Yeah, and I've been super busy with just a million things.
Oh, man, I've been finishing up these fucking last classes, bro. Just fucking took the last exam. Just had to beat the meat this morning for whatever reason. You know, it just a typical day.
Stress, huh? Ain't nothing like a good beat off.
It was like, you've seen The Wolf of Wall Street, the movie?
Of course.
And there's this scene where the guy's like, how many times you beat off on a day? And he's in a week, he asked him, right? Like,
yeah.
And he's like 2, maybe 3. He's like, you gotta stack that up. Those are rookie numbers in this bracket.
Wait, was he specifically talking about beating off?
Yeah, he was talking about beating off.
Yeah, he was, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, that was the dude that was talking about coke and hookers.
That was the top dude when Leonardo went to get some lunch.
Dude, there must have been so many people trying to get jobs at Wall Street after they saw that shit.
Yeah, but that movie was based on, like, fucking 10 years ago, 20 years ago?
Dude, they're still fucking doing coke and hookers in Wall Street. That's just the way of life for those guys.
Yeah, but my man, what's his real name? Jordan Belfort?
Yeah.
He fucking finessed it and found a way to just get some quick-ass cash. And what was it, penny stocks or some shit?
He was doing it in penny stocks because it gave him a 50% commission.
But it turned out that was illegal, or like...
No, that was legal.
So...
He was just a broker. That's legal. But he got greedy and he wanted to, like, he wanted an IPO.
Okay.
So, like, an IPO is like when a company first goes in the stock market, it has to do an initial public offering. So, like, they have to sell they have to sell shares to, like, the first people that are going to get it, which was, like, Jordan and his people.
Gotcha.
Those are the first people that get it. Then those guys sell it
To
and
the
what's called a secondary exchange. Yeah, the public, right?
Okay.
And then the public, they start trading it, and those are like the stocks that you and me buy.
We'll just
right?
like on Robinhood.
Yeah, like just regular people that buy common shares. Anyways,
Where did they fall off going in the illegal part?
they did what's called a pump and dump, which is like they just
I mean, wait. Pump and dumps are illegal though.
yeah, that's illegal. You can't artificially inflate a stock's price on purpose.
I mean, what would it? Let me know how to.
Especially if you're a broker.
How do you artificially pump it, or what was the term you said? Artificially
A pump and dump, yeah.
How do you do that on purpose per se?
What you do is you get especially if you have an IPO, you got to remember he's a broker.
Gotcha.
So he has to comply with like the Securities and Exchange Commission, all their laws and shit.
Okay.
But basically what he did was as soon as he got the shares, he put them out in the market.
Okay.
And once he put them out in the market,
Once it hit a big enough, he just took all the cash.
he just sold all of it, yeah. But the issue is like he just told everyone that worked for him, he's like, I
Yo.
want you to call these motherfuckers like never before.
Okay.
And I want you to tell
And talk to them about the.
yeah, just tell them this shit is
It's gonna be the new hot shit. Like
this shit is going to another fucking universe.
It's selling like hotcakes out there, baby.
Yeah, it was that type of shit.
Yeah, but there's people that do pump and dumps now.
Yeah, and it's still illegal. It just if you get caught, then you're fucked.
Damn.
Remember when GameStop went up? I mean, they even interviewed the guy that.
Wouldn't that be considered a pump and dump?
It's not really one person doing it. It was just people saying, I like the stock.
The Reddit community.
It's the masses. The masses can do whatever the fuck they want because it's just.
I was gonna say though, cause I know a bunch of celebrities that release like a certain type of, I don't know, maybe like an altcoin. I doubt is that, or they release something where people could put money into it,
Yeah,
and then that shit gets hot for a quick second,
and it just dumps.
and then that's it. They just take it out.
It might be, but the thing is, crypto isn't regulated like stocks. That's the other thing. But it might still be illegal. I don't know. I don't trade crypto like that. That's why.
Gotcha. Nah, I'm just asking because I know a bunch of people that do that shit.
fucking hard.
It's the new thing. Like it's
fucking hard to regulate crypto.
no,
Yeah.
it's impossible. I mean, unless the government comes in and they officially do some
What they'll
shit.
do is just buy it. Just buy most of it so they can regulate the price of it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the guy who fucking made it will probably pull out.
He might pull out, but
I'm not gonna lie. I think that would be his first.
that'll be an issue for him though.
For him? Well,
I don't even know if he can pull out due to like blockchain, but I don't know. He might.
I mean, he can because the person made it. I mean, it's like a myth. You know what I mean? Like the Satoshi or whatever the guy's
yeah,
called.
but yeah, no, I know that, but like the blockchain issue is like nobody really owns it.
Right.
So but I don't know if he has a way to get around that. It just seems like fucking.
I mean, obviously he wants it to be. The way he put out Bitcoin was like intentionally so nobody could fuck with it.
What if it was the government, bro?
That did it really all this time?
What if they did that
I doubt that.
to get you used to like the chip, just
Yeah.
to bring in the chip? You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's digital, and then next thing you know, it's just an implant. It's just an implant, bro. Everyone's getting it. All the fly bitch, you're gonna see it like in music videos and shit.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj is gonna be twerking with a fucking chip in her ass. It's gonna be a flex.
It's a segue. I got an update on my man Elon and the Neuralinks.
Shit, what's going on with Neuralink?
Well, I seen a video of it quickly. Well, before he talked about the Neuralinks, he said that CEO is a fake title. Those were one of his things before he talked about the Neuralinks, and he was just explaining.
What was his case for saying that CEO is a fake title?
He says there's only, I forgot because he was having an interview with this lady. I don't know where from exactly, but I'm assuming it's new. Saw it on Instagram, and I forgot what the question was exactly. But then it got to the point where he's like, "Oh yeah, CEO is a fake title. There's only 3 titles that are actually legit in a actual company, and it was secretary, treasurer, and like some other shit, and that officially he's called the Techno King." Like, that's his title.
That sounds fucking ridiculous.
And he laughed about it, and he was like, yeah, but no, like, it's legit. Like, I did it through paperwork. Like, I am the techno king of my company. And he was trolling, obviously. But, and then he went on to talk about Neuralinks, and he was just saying how, like, yeah, he still has, like, he's doing a bunch of testing. He still got the fucking...
I'd be pissed off if I owned Tesla.
He got the little apes... No pun intended. On the, he still got them on the Neuralinks, playing Pong telepathically, whatever the fuck he said.
That's so fucked up that he does that to like my people, bro. Like,
that's what I was gonna say. It just relates to you, dog.
Bro, I'm just.
And he says that soon enough it's gonna be on humans, and it's completely fine. It's safe, and we could take it out whenever we want, and vice versa.
He started with the treadmill pig. I remember that.
Oh yeah,
that was amazing. I found it so hard not to laugh.
Yo, but watching that monkey play that shit was like mind-blowing, bro.
Yeah, he got really good at it real quick. It was like, if it's that easy that I don't want to say, you know, because that's my people. And
that's your people, dog. That's a sensitive subject right there.
But yeah, it's...
Yo, but, would you be down for the Neuralink? If Elon says it's 100% safe?
I mean,
I forgot what his, not to cut you off, I forgot what, I think it helps with a lot of, it's going to help with a lot of things mentally.
It can help with a whole lot of shit.
So, I mean, obviously, you could be able to work smarter. You'll probably be smarter, period.
A lot of it has to do with, like, paralysis is part of the issue, and, like, Parkinson's disease.
Oh, I was going to say diseases. Well, like, probably somebody who has dementia will probably help them a lot.
Hopefully, but I think that's more going to be, like, nanotechnology.
What's that?
Because, like, it's very small technology, like, so small you can't really see it. Right? And so it'll just be, like, a bunch of, like, really tiny nanochips that are going inside of the bloodstream.
Yeah.
And they're basically a bunch of tiny computers, and if you have, like, a cancer, they find it, they kill it. Shit like that. Or if you need, like, you know, like, something, you're about to have a stroke, they clear that part up so you don't have a stroke.
Yeah, on some living forever shit / sci-fi / anime.
Yeah, that type of shit.
Coming to life, bro.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. If a fucking train runs you over, it's still...
It's goodbye, but...
It's goodbye, but... You had a good run, though. I mean, shit, bro. It's like...
I'm not mad at the Neuralink, bro. If it really could help people...
Yeah.
But, like, at the same time,
that's how it starts, though. You know?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, that's how it always starts.
Excuse.
Yeah, bro. That's always the excuse. Eventually, somebody's going to fuck around with it, and they're going to do some modding shit to their own chip. They're going to put, like, some fucking... Who knows what they'll do? Make you fucking... Dude, I don't even know, man. Just putting something in your brain, bro, that's a little terrifying.
Listen, man. There's all types of weird shit going on, right? But the thing is, people are going to do it eventually.
Someone's going to test it out.
People are going to start. And once it becomes a trend, like people...
That's it.
We do so much weird shit that people would never do. Like if you went up to a regular person, like from a few centuries ago before the vehicle existed.
Yeah.
And you showed them a fucking highway.
Yeah.
Or a plane, they'd be like, I'm not getting in that shit.
Just terrified, right?
I'm not fucking doing that.
Not prepared for that. They just don't know about it.
I'd be like, these people are fucking insane.
Damn.
You know, especially if you show them the crashes and the shit that could happen.
Yeah. I mean, of course.
You show them a video of 9/11, they're like, I'm not going in a building. The fuck?
No. Fucking show that to what? Who? Shakespeare and fucking who else? Thomas Jefferson.
I feel like...
Think those fuckers will hop in planes? What happened? Security?
Yeah, it's fucking...
Just keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling.
I'm just gonna...
We need all the pod amount of time.
Yeah.
Guys, we are here live via APE at the APE building. Security is pulling up on us. I have to broadcast it. Oh, JK, I don't think he's on us. I think he went to throw out some trash. Let's see if he's he didn't pull up. Wait. Give it a sec. He pulled up, guys.
Well, it's never too late.
Oh, wait, no. He was just checking the whips, making sure we weren't any bad people.
Whoa.
Sorry, guys. This is just a daily thing. I mean, a weekly thing when we pod.
It's definitely a weekly thing that happens.
Every time we pod in the parking lot.
I'm actually going to end up, getting to know these guys.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, bro.
I don't think that's the same dude from last time.
You got something to promote? You need to... talk about how your salary sucks or like what,
Fuck, man. I actually had a good topic that I forgot. I was gonna say, what happens if time is just an illusion, bro?
I mean, it sort of is.
I mean, technically it is. Hello.
Hola.
Okay.
Sí.
And there goes the security, guys. He just told us, don't waste too much time here. Don't be here for too long. Cool guy. But yeah, we're saying, I mean, time is created by man, so it could be just an illusion.
I mean, you mean like the way we measure it?
Yeah, like just in general, like fucking 7:15, like that was never a thing. Fucking all. I mean, time was measured by the sun and shit, right, back then?
Yeah, I mean, they would have the way it was measured, but like even like as a dimension, right? Because like time is it's a dimension, just like,
okay.
Length, width, height, whatever.
Yeah.
Space time, the Einstein shit. Even Einstein was like, time is an illusion.
Yeah. Why did he say that?
Just because the way that he viewed the universe wasn't really, and the way that physicists will tell you about it. They'll tell you. I mean, there's this one physicist who made a whole video. He's like, time is an illusion. He's just like explaining to you, and basically, I mean, I don't even want to butcher it because of the fact that it's fucking like, there's no way in hell I can cover.
I know nothing less, bro. So
the way that a physicist would cover it,
right? We don't know. I mean, I don't know shit.
I feel like we perceive time a certain way, but that doesn't mean that it's like the way that time works. It just. I mean, for all we know, like, all of this shit happened already, but we're just experiencing it. Like,
that's what I was gonna say. It could be like all those things that happened in the past could just be like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's so weird. Like,
I couldn't even put it as past.
Yeah, exactly. It'll
present.
Exactly.
Like one.
Yeah, like, so everything is just one. It's not even a time thing. It's just like.
He compared it to a slice of bread.
Wow.
And he's like, you cut the slice anywhere. That's what you're like.
Okay, I can see what he means.
Perceiving, but it's still just one slice. And if you cut it in half, it's still
one slice.
All of that matter still exists. It's like you can cut it however you want, and you can be experiencing whatever part of the slice you want, but it's all just one thing. And the illusion is that you're moving from one part of the bread to another part of the bread. It's just the bread.
There is no end. There is no. Beginning.
Yeah, we sound like hippies already. Fuck, it's hard to talk about physics without sounding like a hippie if you're going into that, right?
Talking about hippie, dude, I wish I went to Woodstock.
I kind of don't.
What?
I don't.
You wouldn't have wished to just experience that?
Nah, it just seems so like.
So, dude, I've never did no fucking psychedelics.
Like, yo, you would have asked me a few years ago, I would have been like, fuck yeah.
Yeah?
Fuck yeah.
But now, nah? Why?
I mean, I just don't feel like being on that. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't.
I mean, I don't take you as a concert guy.
No, not just the concert shit. Like, I don't mind like going to a concert or anything.
Okay.
I just don't like the hippie shit. I just don't.
Oh, so it's that. It's mostly that.
Yeah, I don't fuck with the hippie culture the way I used to when I was a fucking
stoner / psychedelic
like stoners and
user.
Fucking mad psychedelics and taking mushrooms and shit.
You are a change, man.
And I don't think there's any. I think psychedelics are pretty
cool.
They're pretty important, actually.
I mean, it definitely could help you. It could definitely ruin you. So it's either or.
They had a huge impact on me.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that are just stuck in a trip for their whole life.
Those are people that had psychosis.
Or is that what it's called? That's what the term is?
Yeah, that's psychosis. But like, people say they have a trip for their whole life, but it's like,
I know obviously you're not tripping, but like, you just feel different. Is that what it is?
You end up having a psychosis, so you could develop schizophrenia, for example, right?
Just like seeing shit, like on a trip.
Well, not necessarily seeing shit. It could, because schizophrenia, like most hallucinations from schizophrenia, it's not really seeing shit.
Then what is it?
A lot of it is like audible hallucinations, like
hearing things.
Yeah, or like cognitive hallucinations, like your thoughts.
Thinking things?
Your thoughts are distorted in a way that make you think that people think things they don't think, or like that
oh shit,
that certain
some gaslighting shit.
Things are gonna happen that there's no reason to think that they would happen, shit like that.
That's deep.
Right, and so that
sounds complicated.
That makes it really hard to like navigate life schizophrenia, right?
Have you known anybody with it?
Yeah, I've known people that had schizophrenia. Yeah.
How many?
I mean, I didn't keep track and shit, but like.
But you made it sound like you knew a lot though. How many did you know, bro? And are they? And how was that? Just like out of
Well.
Everybody reacts different, I know, obviously, but.
Yo, this motherfucker's trying us.
Security man is back.
Yeah, bro, I'm not trying to be done with this shit.
Nah, he's not doing nothing. Security man, yo guys, security man is behind the whip again. He is pressuring us like he's 5-0 and we're smoking some hard crack right now. But he just left, so we're good. Let's keep it going. Yeah, fuck that guy. I don't know what's up with him, bro. He's being a fucking pussy.
I wonder who gave him that cast.
What cast?
He had a cast.
He did?
Yeah, he had a cast on his left arm, and I was like, somebody must have broke your fucking arm for being such a bitch. Fuck.
Oh, he dipped. Yeah, he's gone.
I come back with the cops. Look, this guy's right here.
We don't got shit on
Out
us.
front of where he lives, he's here.
That would be fucking content. Bring the cops out here, bruh. I'll tell you, leave the pod on. Leave the mics on.
There's no stopping this.
I'm telling you, that would be fucking episode of the year. But anyway,
the show must go on.
100%. What were we talking about before Dookie Man came through?
I was just talking about breaking a security guard's arm.
Oh, yeah, it's schizo. People who...
Yeah, schizophrenia is a fucked up thing, man.
Yeah?
I mean, not for everyone. There's, like, people that manage it. But,
Yeah.
like, typically... Like, there's a lot of people that they're able to, like, do pretty productive shit. One of the interesting things, there was this movie... I mean, it's not really... I mean, it's based on someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, like... but there was this guy...
Was it a Jonah Hill movie?
No. This...
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, this was
Okay.
a comedy. I mean, this was not a comedy.
Right.
It was a biopic.
Oh, okay.
And so basically this is about Nash, a guy who was heavy on game theory, which is used a lot in like economics and shit like that. And he's a mathematician.
Uh-huh.
And he ended up getting a Nobel Prize.
For doing what?
He had schizophrenia
Oh, okay.
for what he did in game theory, for his mathematical approach.
Wait. So you're trying to tell me he got schizo? Because of that?
No.
Oh, I was about to say.
He already had schizophrenia.
Oh, but he was just a smart guy and he battled through it and still was able to do things?
Yeah.
Damn, dope as shit.
He got it's a wild thing. I read this article a while back ago too about like highly functioning people that have schizophrenia. Like people that have schizophrenia and they're like, and I mean highly functioning like by regular standards.
Yeah, like us, me and you, just normal.
Like compared to regular people.
Gotcha.
I'm talking about like people that are like lawyers and doctors and shit.
Oh, okay.
It's really fucking like that must be some like there's no fucking you have no excuse, bro. Like
Yeah, dog.
you know what I'm saying? Like there's some shit like that you gotta have a hell of a drive.
Dude, what was I gonna say? Oh, do you remember the fucking the thing I sent you on Twitter about a guy getting sentenced to like 9 years in prison for the PPP loan?
For the PPP loan?
Yeah, for spending $900K in fraudulent.
Oh, that bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know.
I cannot believe the fucking nerve.
Oh, wait, hold on. Of who, the guy?
The fucking nerve.
Let me ask you something. Do you think that guy had the best years of his life during those times?
No, I think he was fucking terrified that he was gonna get caught.
Well, yeah, I mean, or maybe he was just like, you know what, bro? That's it, bro. Like, this is it.
Bro, that's the reason, like, when I would see movies like Scarface,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, no wonder you take coke all the time. You're fucking losing it.
I'm going to read a couple of things what he did with the...
You got a million reasons to be nervous.
By the way, he got $900,000 from the government. That's how much he ended up getting from the PPP loan. This is what he did with the money. Let me see right quick.
Taxes.
After receiving $1.6 million, he bought a Lamborghini Urus, if that's how it's pronounced.
Amazing.
A Ford F-350.
Amazing.
Ballin'. My man ballin', living life. A Rolex. Bling blow.
So already this dude is insisting on being broke.
Dropped $2K at a strip club. That's literally what the article says. I'm reading it word to word. $2,500 at nightclubs. $700 at a liquor store, and paid off a property loan before the DOJ took back 700 racks.
He sounds like he's either dumb as fuck or he knew he was gonna get caught.
That man, look, listen, from my point of view, that man was boosting up the economy while shit was bad. Give this man a little bit less time, and just it, bro. Just it. He had the best years of his life. He was probably balling. That boy was like, yo, let me get the Lambo. Boy pulled up to the dealer, yo, cash.
What? The fuck are you talking?
The only positive things was that he was, I guess, he was wasting a lot of money, man.
Yeah, that's the dumbest shit. Like, if I had that, if I had that and I knew I wasn't gonna get caught, like, if I expected at least not to get caught.
Yeah. I would have left the country immediately.
Bro, I would have.
Immediately.
That'd be very suspicious. They'd turn your ass back in.
Where are they gonna find me?
Unless you go to like a fucking
Russia.
Man, you really want to live in Russia? That shit sucks.
I'll go to Mexico. They won't catch me there.
Mexico's a fucking terrible place to live.
I know, but fuck it. I got 900K on me, bro. I'm on the run forever.
Listen,
imagine a life like that. Yo, we out there, bro.
That Bonnie and Clyde shit is gonna wear off real quick.
I'm on my TK shit, the race. I'm out here.
Bro, this
That's how those fuckers catch me. I'll be on Instagram live like every other, like...
Why'd he get a Rolex, bro? What the fuck?
And why'd he spend $700 at the liquor? I mean, that was probably like, as soon as he got the bread, he was like, yo, it's turn up time, guys.
Think about
It's at the liquor store right now.
Think about how loaded those strippers are right now, though.
That's what I'm saying. He was helping the community out.
Man, get the fuck
No hate from me, man. No hate from me. Listen, I rocks with homie, bro. Just thought we'd...
Bro, those are people's taxes.
Bro, what?
That's the middle class paying for that shit.
Yeah? I mean, yeah, you're right.
God damn.
Listen, man, you gotta get it how you... Or as they say, you gotta live how you get it, bro. That's it.
Well, he's getting fucked in the ass in a prison cell. That's...
Yeah, he's getting 9 years.
Yeah, that's 9 inches, 9 years.
Free him, bro, from VNA, right?
They're so...
You heard it here, bro.
That's, man...
Who knows? Maybe we got to interview with him and just tell him he could talk to us about the good times he had before he went into prison.
And the times he had in prison as well.
I mean, you know, wish the best for homie, but...
They're going to clown the fuck out of him when he gets
100%. 9 years, though, bro? Sheesh.
That's a big price to pay for a 2-day Rolex, you know?
Damn, bro.
You basically rented 2 cars and a Rolex for a few days.
Dude, I would have been so mad, bro.
First of all, you drop all that at the strip club. I really hope you got something in return for
He better have gotten so much... He probably got so much pussy those days. Had to.
I'm not even sure he did, man. It's sad, but it's true.
Listen, man. Whatever his name was, because I don't think they even give us homie's name.
Hey, you know what happened?
He's from Houston. Just
you know what happened?
What's up?
Well, I told you already about the Fidel Castro, Jeffrey Epstein thing.
Oh yeah, you sent me that too.
Yeah, I sent you that.
Excuse me. Yeah, Fidel's a sicko, and he fucked with Jeffrey.
Yeah, he had. They
were cool.
There's pictures in his mansion of Jeffrey Epstein with him.
Apparently, he went to Cuba.
At Castro's request, and
who knows what he did there.
Who knows? But look, there was this account on Twitter that was dedicated to tracking the Ghislaine Maxwell case.
Oh my God. Wait, yo, that shit's going on right now, and there's no fucking coverage about it.
And they deleted the account.
Who's they?
Twitter. They suspended it.
Oh my God.
They said it violated the
Twitter rules, right? The policies?
The policy was violated. And so, you can't...
What's going on at the trial? Do you know anything about it, or I haven't heard anything about it?
That's where the cop...
That's where the info's coming from?
Yeah, that's where the cop testified. He's like, yeah, that's a picture of Jeffrey Epstein with Fidel Castro.
Yeah, but it's crazy, dog. They always get to pick and choose what they want to put out there, bro. I mean, obviously it's out there, but there's no coverage on it. That gets me mad.
It's a federal case, so that's part of the issue.
So that's why?
Yeah, federal case, it's extremely, extremely rare for a federal case to get televised.
Or even be, like, broadcasted like that, or any type of coverage.
Yeah, so, I mean, that was...
I feel that.
On the other hand, did it have to be a federal case? Like, It probably did. It probably did.
Those are extreme cases, bro.
It probably did have to be a federal case. Yeah.
The state, if it was against the state, Ghislaine would have probably won that.
You know what I saw the other day? Like an image, because they're taking image
Drawings.
Yeah, they're drawing shit.
Yeah, how they do it in the courts and shit. Yeah.
And so what they did now is there was this one drawing, and in the drawing you can see that Ghislaine Maxwell is drawing back at the guy, because the guy in the drawing, he shows the sheet of paper that she has, and she's fucking drawing him.
She's drawing the guy who's drawing
him back. She's very fucking pissed off.
What's with her? She's being petty like that?
She thinks she deserves to have it all. You gotta understand, this is a girl who grew up, her dad was a fucking billionaire.
Privileged.
Right?
Extremely.
She had it all. I mean, she never really had like a fucking healthy childhood because her dad was a fucking asshole, but she kissed her dad's ass.
Golden spoons, all type of good shit.
She kissed her dad's ass, and she was daddy's girl, right?
Right. And so my man Jeff came, and he became the daddy.
Until her dad died, mysteriously.
Right. I heard about that.
In a fucking boat or some shit in the Canary Islands.
Shit.
Boating incident, magically found his body coming up. Then fucking Jeffrey Epstein took her under her wing. She needed a sugar daddy, or she needed some daddy.
Right. Jeffrey was perfect.
Jeffrey Epstein was that guy.
Yo, the things that Jeffrey Epstein like was able to get away with, not get away with, just like finesse through, blows my mind. Like, I seen the doc on him, and I was just like, dude, like, nobody just like, I forgot what's the first thing he did. I think he lied about
You gotta see the interviews.
What interviews?
The interview that...
You mean like the depositions that he goes through?
No. The interview that Whitney Webb did with one of the women who spent years with him.
Oh, you talking about the blonde chick?
Yeah.
That was at Mar-a-Lago? I think it was, I don't know. Yeah, that's where they met, Mar-a-Lago.
She describes the fucked up shit that these people were on.
You talking about the lady that slept with Prince Andrew?
I don't even remember because I get them all fucking mixed up.
It's a lot of them. I understand. But yeah, the if you're talking about the blonde chick, she was the one that slept with Prince Andrew.
She was on some other shit with what she was saying. She was talking about how this fucking girl went over to like she ended up going to this like country club one time.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah.
And they didn't let her fucking leave and shit. They had this bodyguard who incidentally is like the bodyguard of Will Smith and his family.
Oh, shit.
And like he was there at the country club to not let her leave.
Yeah,
and was her bodyguard, and then she fucking told her about it, and then she
called it quit immediately.
She called it quits.
I imagine. What a fucker.
And fucking...
Did the blonde chick say something about that?
I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's the one that's saying this in the interview.
But she said, like, she said it out, like, online about the whole Jada thing?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
And she also said how when she was...
Yo, are we still recording?
I hope so.
Is it just zoomed in really a lot? Because I don't see us talking, like, the audio form.
Let's pause it.
The waveforms. All right, pause it. Yeah. All right. And we're back. The boys is back.
When she was at the country club, dude, she was talking about how, first of all, she wasn't allowed to leave the room. They didn't give her any fucking food. She was with, I think, her brother or some shit.
Okay.
Her little brother, who was a fucking kid.
Didn't it start out from her giving Jeffrey Epstein massages and then him being a fucking weirdo?
I'm not sure, because I don't even, like, recall. Like, I have to send you the interview just
Gotcha.
So you can know. But, like, I remember watching that entire, listening to that entire interview. I was like, what the fuck? That was a long time ago. But this chick, when she was there, first of all, it was a weird thing because apparently it was a Jewish country club. And like people didn't like her there because she wasn't Jewish.
Okay.
And they didn't want to, like, at the place where there's food and shit, they didn't want to, like, serve her anything and shit because she wasn't Jewish.
There are definitely certain type of races, not races, races, like that are very
just ethnicities and
proper term. There you go. Ethnicities that are more that stick just with them. You know.
yeah, but Jewish people are fucking like everywhere. You know, it's like,
Of course, that's what I was saying. That's very weird. But
like I mean, fuck. If
where was that? This was in Florida, in West Palm or wherever the fuck.
I think it was in Florida, but I don't remember.
Exactly. Yeah.
I just remember it was at a country club for
Mhm.
a bunch of like rich people and shit, and it was well, not primarily. I think it was like exclusive to Jewish people. Like I don't know why that was the case.
I heard Trump owns like 80% of Doral.
He should sell that shit.
Why? Why'd he say that?
Fuck is he doing with Doral?
I mean, I think that's why he has so many,
Bro,
he has properties out
Trump
there.
is such a shitty investor. I gotta be honest here. The dude was
You think so, though?
He was born a billionaire, and he has less money now. Even like
You don't know that.
what do you mean you don't know that?
How do we... Dude, I feel like Trump's always been a mystery with the cash.
Bruh, I'm sorry, but like just look at his investments.
Like, how do we know? How do we know?
The shittiest fucking decisions
You're aware of this? Have you seen
of
it?
all fucking time.
Yeah?
I mean, look at what he did with his casino.
What
The
sense?
amount of money he spent making that shit was ridiculous. And even after he fucking didn't pay the workers and shit
Okay.
for constructing it,
That wasn't a dock.
it still ended up being a fucking fluke.
Oh, really?
It still ended up being shit. Like the smartest decision he ever made was getting that piece of real estate in New York, right? The fucking Trump building,
Yeah.
and just
That's always going to make him money.
and just getting it at the perfect time when New York was going through some heavy shit,
Okay.
and making sure that he doesn't have to pay taxes there, property taxes at least.
Okay. Dude, isn't Trump a billionaire?
I mean, yeah, but he was born a billionaire. That's the issue. Like, it doesn't.
His family.
Yeah, his father.
His dad, right?
His father was a billionaire. But he built his billions by making actual real estate that people would buy at a profit, like that he would rent to people.
Okay.
Rental is like constant influx of cash. You're always going to have an inflow because once you sell it, that's it.
Right.
If you make a big ass building and you just sell it to like a bunch of people, like they own that apartment in that part of that building. So like that's it. You lost that. And if you're fucking making casinos and you're making everything out of fucking gold, like my dude, eventually, you got to realize like
Trump's a mystery,
this
man.
is a terrible financial decision. Like,
He didn't pay shit on his taxes.
I mean, that might make sense. That happens to a lot of billionaires because they don't really.
They finesse it.
No, they just oftentimes they don't have a regular salary, so they have capital gains, which is just like if you have a stock and it goes up $5, but you don't sell it,
Yeah.
like you made $5, but not really. You still just have one stock. If until you sell it, they can't tax it. They can't like take $5 out of it and then make the stock worth less or some shit.
I feel you.
It doesn't work like that. Like the same shit with a house. They're gonna be like, yo, your house went up by like whatever, like $100,000. So like I need you to pay me $10,000 of fucking extra property taxes or whatever.
Right.
They can't be like, oh, sell your house, give me the money, and then buy it back or some
See what
shit.
you mean.
Like,
I see what you mean. Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense.
Fucking the Trump man. Oh, that was security, bro. Security guy's not back, but I have no topics, man. I'm just here on our DM, the shit we send each other. Fidel, you want to talk about the Black Lives Matter Twitter page?
Sure.
You sent me something where they said capitalism doesn't love black people.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? Just give it to them.
My thoughts are
First of all, is there any truth to that?
I mean, that doesn't even make fucking sense, that sentence.
So that's your answer.
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
Capitalism is not a fucking person. Like,
No, of course, but you can kind of see what they're trying to say.
what they're just
What are they trying to imply?
they're just implying that capitalism isn't good for
It doesn't favor black people?
and I'm sure it's possible that what they're talking about is like the people who own what they would call the means of production,
Are white people.
or just generally white people or people that are, white supremacists, even black white supremacists they have now, right?
Oh my god, dude, I know exactly something to talk about. Do you know about this what's his name? It's this black dude that he meets up with all the white supremacists.
He's a fat guy,
Yes.
and he plays like instruments.
Yes.
Yeah.
I seen a video of him not so long ago. What do you think of him?
Was it Daryl Davis or some shit?
I think his name is Daryl, yes. What are your thoughts on him?
That dude is lit.
I actually fuck with him.
That dude is the shit.
Like, I know this.
But like, that's hard. That's a hard thing to expect from people. Like you know what I mean? Like,
props to that guy for like being the bigger person, no matter what.
Dude, and he knows what he's doing, bro. Like,
You think so?
Bro, he's been like talking to these people for like decades, bro. Like, he knows the process. He's like, oh, I know the books they read. I know.
Bro, they give him the fucking clan members. Just give him their outfits.
They'll talk to him. And he shows it. Like, he's opened up the trunk and shit.
Yeah.
He's desensitized to that type of shit. He doesn't.
No, 100%. He really is, like, his goal is really just to bring people together and, like, just to see their perspective. And he always, like, gives them, obviously, his freedom of speech, but he lets them say whatever they want and just accepts it. And, like, knowing that, I fucks with Daryl,
He has
bro.
balls, too, bro. Cause, like,
He would have got fucking murdered in the wrong spot.
Pulling up to, like, fucking clan members and shit, it's...
And then people call him the black white supremacist, like, because he fucks with all these people.
They called him the black white supremacist?
Or whatever. They just...
I mean, I'm saying they probably would, but...
The interviewer, she was black, and bro, she was not rocking with homie at all. She was not rocking with Daryl.
Really?
Yo, 100%. Like, Daryl was like, even like, yo, he was telling her like, bro, come on. I know you want to try the clan member suit on. Come on. Like, he was literally telling her that, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
The fuck? She doesn't like it.
And she's like, no.
This dude is literally getting rid of white supremacy.
No, fuck that. He's getting rid of racism, period.
What the fuck?
We need more Daryls on the earth, man.
How can you be mad at Daryl?
100%. And then, bro, I used to always see a video about about TED Talks or whatever.
Yeah.
I used to always see about a guy that the name of the video is always titled, "Oh, why I go to KK clan meetings," and I never clicked it. And then eventually it hit me, and I'm like, "Oh, that's fucking Daryl. That was him on the TED Talks." But whatever,
That's such a good title for, like, especially when you see the thumbnail, you're like, no way.
And it's a black guy.
No.
Yeah. It's like, why I go to KK clan meetings. I've never seen that video, but now I'm kind of compelled to watch it now, like, after watching Daryl and his...
Shout out Daryl, bro. He's doing some fucking...
Hey, man, he's ending racism one day at a time.
He's really fucking doing that shit.
Yeah, real shit. Shout out to him. But, yeah, bro, I don't know what else. What else we got going on?
I don't know, bro. You just brought up that
What were we talking about before that?
capitalism doesn't like black.
Oh, yeah, that was my fault. I had to bring up Daryl. What's up with that, bro? What's up with Black Lives Matter, the organization? What's up with them?
The organization is pretty disconnected from what a lot of, well, I would say like what most people.
My thoughts are about the whole thing is that I feel like a lot of people are like blinded. I mean, because don't get me wrong, I agree with Black Lives Matter, like the actual, I guess, movement, not the organization and the people that are behind it, though.
Yeah, they don't. I mean,
Like, I agree with the message, you know what I mean?
yeah,
like, I agree-
and police brutality.
Yeah, like anything that had to do with it those times, like about people getting killed by cops from, and they were black folks and people trying to say Black Lives Matter to spread awareness, all that I agree with. But like, I feel like since that was like, since that's what they stand for, I guess, I feel like a lot of people don't see the little...
It's a Mott and Bailey is what it is, meaning that this is what I'm showing you, but this isn't what my goal is.
Right, exactly. That's you read my mind. Exactly. Like, that's the issue that's going on with, and I feel like that's like, bro, I don't even think a lot of people know about those things, like those tweets that they tweet.
Yeah, or like sometimes they'll hear it from people, but like they'll be
It's like they're blinded.
they'll
Like,
be dismissive of it. They'll be like, that's bullshit. That's not true.
Extremely.
That's probably like bullshit. I'm not even gonna look into that.
and the craziest part is, I remember my brother talking to me like a couple days ago, and because we're from New York, like we used to live in the Bronx and shit, and the Bronx is nothing but minorities.
Yeah.
Black people, Hispanics. There's no whites.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, so whatever. My brother was telling me how one of our boys from New York, he had posted up a picture of Malcolm X with Fidel Castro. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. They used to be cool. We're going to talk about that right now. And then my brother DM'd him telling him, like, yo, bro, like, Fidel was not a good guy, bro. Like, pretty much telling him, like, bro, like, this ain't it. You know what I mean? And then my boy was like, oh, shit, I didn't know nothing about that, da-da-da, which was surprising. But just things like that. Like, it's like imagine, like, that also blows my mind, too, that Malcolm X said that Fidel was one of the coolest white guys he knew.
The thing is, like, so look.
We're all over the place, by the way. We just went from Fidel.
No, you're not all over the place. That's all connected, actually.
All right.
I mean, like, there was a huge drive to, like, take advantage of the civil rights movement.
Okay.
And to try to use it as an excuse for a revolution, for communist revolution.
Is that where Black Panthers come along?
Yeah, the Black Panther Party was a socialist party. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Did they have other views that weren't socialist, though? They were strictly like a communist-based...
It was the Black Liberation Movement. They thought that capitalism and racism is intrinsically attached, just like Black Lives Matter, which is basically just a continuation of that shit.
Okay.
So it's just that's what it is. I mean, they thought, like, that if you don't get rid of capitalism, if you don't tear it down, then you'll never get a revolution, and a revolution is the only way to achieve the liberation, the lack of oppression, to stop oppression.
But people don't feel like that, bro.
Bro, that's because that's fucking retarded.
But that's my thing. People don't want that.
Yeah, but they don't even know that that's what's on the table.
That's the problem, though. We gotta, like, bro, because I could guarantee right now, if I tell people, like, yo, you guys want to live like it, like, you want to live like how we're living in Cuba, like, you want to live like that, like, people would say no in a fucking heartbeat.
Yeah.
So what is the whole fucking fascination about socialism and communism? Like, I don't understand it. It still blows my mind. We talk about this every episode, and it still doesn't, like, hit me how people could, like... how it intrigues them.
Yeah, the way they see it is that the United States
is evil as fuck. It's racist. It's based on white people.
It's worse than fucking anything you can imagine.
Okay.
And that people like Fidel...
Then why live here? It's like, what are you doing here?
People like Fidel Castro were just trying to, like, get away and stop the imperialism, right? Like, they were just trying to stop the United States, the evil United States, this poor, small island that was oppressed by the United States so much. And look at how Fidel did the best he could with such little resources.
Why did Malcolm go to meet with Fidel?
Well, back then, that was early in the revolution. So a lot of people still liked Fidel. That was before he had announced
that he was going to become like a communist, a dictator? That
was before he said he was even a socialist, by the way.
What a pussy.
So he
lied?
He pulled up. And in fact, there's videos of him saying, "I've said this many times. We're not socialist."
He said that.
He said that in the United States.
What a dickhead.
He spent about, I think it was 10 days in Harlem.
Yes, that's when he met with Malcolm.
Yeah, which was when he met with a bunch of, like, civil rights leaders and shit like that.
And so they were kind of like, they all kind of agreed on their views, in a sense.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of.
So Malcolm X was a dude that fucked with communism and socialism. We can't say that now.
Malcolm X,
I don't know.
I'm actually not sure about Malcolm X. I think but I'm not sure.
No, okay.
I know that Martin Luther King was a socialist, but I don't give a fuck about the economic policies of Martin Luther King.
No, yeah, it's just for, like, research, and, like, I'm into shit like that.
My thing is why people hold the views, and, like, some views are held because, people haven't looked too far into something, or they just don't understand certain things. Dude,
I can't respect people that fuck with dictatorship, period. I don't want to be...
No, I definitely don't... No, I don't respect that at all.
Like, that's not any way... that can't be justified in any way.
Not at all.
That's what I'm saying, though. So that's why I try to tell you, like, how...
At that moment, though, that was... Like I told you, that was extremely early. That was at a point where...
When Fidel wasn't even...
He had just put a stop to Batista, who was already a fucking dictator.
That was the dude before Fidel?
Yeah.
Okay. He was an asshole, too?
He was a dictator.
He was a dictator too? All right.
Yeah, so that's why Fidel Castro at first especially was really popular. Because he was
the new He was about to change everything.
He had taken down this dictator, and he said he was gonna bring elections and shit.
Fucking liar.
And fucking, yeah. And then he shows up. He's like, no, I'm not a socialist.
No, I'm full of shit. I mean, he gets elected or whatever happens.
As soon as the Bay of Pigs invasion happened,
Okay. He switched. He flipped.
That very same day, he announced the socialist nature of the revolution. Right.
How did he exactly do it?
He just said it.
He was like, yo, we're socialists?
He went up and this is, yeah, it's a socialist. He's a Marxist Leninist. And
He said those terms?
yeah, Marxist Leninist. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and he's always supported the. I mean, he would always fucking force feed.
So he would talk about Marxists and shit like that?
Oh my god, yeah, my
He was a fan of that?
yo. When I tell you like the shit that happened, like bro, I gotta tell you, like
Wait, before you even go off on that, where was the Marxist guy from? Where was he from?
Well, Marx was German.
Oh, he was a German dude? Okay. Keep on.
He was a German Jewish man who hated Jews, which is hilarious. I mean, he said horrible shit about Jewish people.
Bro?
And he was a Jew.
Oh, was he like wait, was Adolf Jewish?
Adolf hated Jews.
Was he Jewish?
Adolf?
Yeah.
Nah, he wasn't Jewish.
He wasn't? Oh, okay.
As far as I know, there's some conspiracy theories.
Yeah, because I always heard that he was Jewish.
There's conspiracy theories and shit, but he just fucking hated Jewish people. Adolf Hitler. He was just a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, that's 100%. All right, well, keep on, though. What were you saying? So we were talking about how Fidel liked my man Marx.
He was straight up, like, promoting
Fanboy.
dialectical materialism and shit.
Got you.
Because basically the way these guys work, it was based off, like, Hegel, which is and he saw shit in terms of, like, trios.
Okay.
I think I told you this before. Did I tell you this about, like, you have one thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, existence,
Okay.
like something existing,
Okay.
and then you have another thing, which is its opposite,
Mm-hmm.
which contradicts it,
Got it.
which could be like nothingness, for example.
Okay.
Okay. And then you have a third thing which combines those two contradictions, and it turns it into
So
something.
one thing?
Yeah, into something that moves things forward. And so, since you have those two opposites, right, like existence and nothingness, well, then
What's the middle?
What's the middle? Becoming.
Oh, okay.
Which is a transition between one and the other.
Right.
Okay. And so this is the Hegel's point of view, and Hegel was an idealist, and he saw like he didn't really look at the world in a materialist way. He's from a school of thought called German idealism,
Okay.
and so he thought that like all you can really know is like through the ideas and shit.
Okay.
But Marx was like, no, that's bullshit. And so like, we got to be scientists here. We're going to be materialist. And so Hegel's method was, his whole thing was what you would call dialectics. And so Marx took that from Hegel, but he applied it to the material world, and he called it dialectical materialism. And he said he's a scientist, even though that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. You fucking get one thing,
Like
you get one thing, you get its opposite, you get a third thing. That's like a fucking
He
board.
sounds like, what's his name?
That's like some shit out of a fucking board game, okay?
He sounds like, and I don't know his name, but it would be so clutch at this moment, Robert or Ron.
What, Richard Wolff?
No,
Fucking...
the Scientologist guy.
Oh, Ron Hubbard.
Ron Hubbard. There we go. Yeah, that guy
That's
is.
some funny shit, that guy.
Wasn't he? Didn't he call himself a scientist too? What was the name of his book? Dang, I know so much about Scientology. I learned.
Scientology's fucking hilarious.
That's another pod, bro. We need a pod about Scientology. Have we even talked about Scientology ever?
We've talked a little bit, but not that much, actually.
Yo, we need to dig deep, bro.
I fucking love the
It's so interesting. Like, it's so full of shit that it's so interesting.
You know, he knew this famous Satanist.
Genetics? Is that what it's called? No, not genetics. Or what's the name of the book?
I remember it. I remember
something genetics or something.
Yeah, it is genetics. I just forget. It starts with a D, by the way, the book.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
And then, like, bro,
Dianetics.
Dianetics, yeah. Oh my
Dianetics.
God, I need to buy that book.
First of all, he stole like half that shit from Freud.
Oh, for real?
Right? Yeah. So it's fucking ridiculous what he's doing.
What was his name again? Sorry, Ron Hubbard.
L. Ron Hubbard.
L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah.
What was he?
He was a dude who
Was he a socialist?
I don't know if he was a socialist.
Or was he just a capitalist?
I think
he was a capitalist. He was taking people's money.
I think he was just the dude who wanted people to fucking think he was the shit, and he was willing to make up anything for it. What he was, literally, is a science fiction author.
Yeah, there you go. He was an author. There you go.
He was in the Navy.
For a little bit?
He was in the Navy, and he had actually met Aleister Crowley.
No way.
The famous Satanist, and they actually knew each other.
No way. They were homies?
Yeah.
No way.
And
that's interesting as
so
hell.
now you know the famous Satanist and the Scientologist, like this is
Yo, that's a
this
pair.
is very odd.
That's a pair right there.
Because Aleister Crowley was a sick motherfucker.
Dude, imagine potting with those two guys.
I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yo.
I wouldn't even think about that shit.
That would be a 3-hour, 4-hour conversation.
I'd be like, look, bro, just put your goat head.
Dude, if you could pod with, like, if you could pick two people to pod with and we pod with them, what would be the greatest conversation you think you'd have? It could be anybody. Evil, good. It don't matter if they were evil or good. Just the fact that who you think will bring the best conversation.
I mean, first, I would have to pull up my homie who actually made a book called Beyond Good and Evil, since you said...
Okay, who's that?
Who's Friedrich Nietzsche? I would have to...
Okay, so you'd have to bring him.
Yeah.
Who's your second guy?
Fuck, that's a hard one, man.
Let's put 3 people. Who would you pod with if you had the chance to?
Fucking putting me in a rough situation.
Would you pod with Marx? Even though he's a fucking douche?
Just to fucking figure out...
to figure him out.
I could get that guy and just show him...
What life is, really?
What the fuck actually happened. And be like, this is your book.
And imagine he would take it back like in a second after he sees everything.
I feel like...
That's the thing why books could be deadly. Because they could age like fucking crazy. That book aged horribly, probably.
I just can't believe like how fucking serious people took the shit he said, bro. Like the more you fucking... That shit... There's more holes in that shit than fucking SpongeBob.
That's what I'm saying. Like books, I feel like books could be fucking dangerous. But it brings more perspective, so it's cool.
But then like keeping them out is even more dangerous.
Exactly, because freedom of speech.
That's like the Nazis burning books and shit.
100%. That's why I don't care. But it's like, damn, it's a lot of people fucking gravitated toward that book.
What we need is like, a society of people that like are fucking educated.
That's never gonna happen.
And not in a fucking propagandized way, because there's too many there's so much horse shit coming out of university.
What were we talking about before I asked you who you'd pod with? We were talking about something good. It was we got into L. Ron Hubbard.
L. Ron Hubbard, yeah.
And how he met Aleister Crowley. What were we saying right before that? Oh, I was asking you about Fidel, and did he read a lot about Marxists, and did he like him and shit? And
oh yeah. No, he was a Marxist for a long time. I mean, look at who he did the revolution with. He did it with, Che Guevara was there.
Who again? Say it again.
Che Guevara.
Oh, the dude on the shirt, that famous guy?
Yeah, Neto Che Guevara.
He's a dickhead too?
He was a fucking murderer, dude. Look at how he died. He went to fucking foreign countries trying to start a fucking communist revolution, and eventually they busted a cap in his ass. Well, good fucking riddance.
My question is, why do people... Well, I'm assuming the same communist fucks like him too?
It's like a religion, dude. That's really how it fucking works. If you believe that you can get one thing and its inherent contradiction applied to the material world, and all of a sudden it's fucking science...
Yeah.
You're in a fucking cult if you believe that shit, okay? That's fucking ridiculous.
I've heard a lot about that guy. It's the fact that he's on a shirt, it just blows my mind. Like,
yo, people don't even know what the fuck that guy
wearing,
did, bro.
Yeah.
They think he was like a rock star or some shit.
That's
like
what I'm saying, Pete. That's my assumption always.
He was a man of the people, bro.
That's exactly what I heard.
He was that guy.
Was he not, or was he?
He was a fucking asshole.
So he was a part of Fidel's
Dude,
whole...
he enjoyed murdering people, okay?
That was his thing?
Let's just put it like that's the facts.
Damn,
okay?
I didn't know. I always heard about Che. Was his name Che?
Nah, that was just his
nickname? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
because he was from Argentina, and so like...
Wait, he wasn't even Cuban?
No.
So he pulled up to Cuba.
Dude, he just helped Fidel Castro do a coup on Cuba.
No way. Oh, I thought this guy was Cuban.
Yeah, a bunch of other people. By the way, actual Cubans and shit that were...
They hate that, man.
First of all, there was like some of them that tried to warn Fidel Castro, be like, yo, like,
yeah, what are you doing?
There's a bunch of socialists here. Maybe we should do something about this, because I helped you like get rid of the other dictator, and I don't want to,
Yeah.
And those guys got locked the fuck up, Like Gaber Uber Matos, right? He was a guy that actually helped Castro do the coup. He did not know Castro was on this bullshit. And then he fucking told Castro, like, yo, there's some wild shit. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do, but, like, I just wanted to warn you, there's a bunch of, like, socialists here and shit.
Fidel heard that and was like...
He locked him up.
Immediately, right?
He gave him a fucking 20-year sentence.
For telling him that?
He was like, you're an enemy of the revolution, that's it. And that...
Jesus Christ.
So that's how this guy responds. Like, from the beginning, that's how he was, right?
Fidel grew up in Cuba, right?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, he grew up in Cuba, 100%.
Damn. I know he's like part Russian, right?
Is he part Russian?
That's what I heard. I'm not sure.
No, I don't.
No?
No, I don't.
100% Cuban?
No, I think that, yeah, his father came from Spain.
Oh, okay. There you go. Then it must be that then.
Either his father or, like, his ancestry is from Spain.
Oh, okay. So
Along with, like, most Cubans that are either from Spain or
Europe,
from Africa.
Period, right? A lot of them come from Europe?
Just Spain and Africa.
Specifically?
Yeah.
Okay. Nowhere else?
Unless you're one of, like, the natives that was in Cuba, which were almost...
Asian people too, though.
That were almost completely wiped out. Yeah, there's a small...
Because, bro, my great...
No, there's Chinatown in Cuba.
I was going to tell you, because
There's a Cuban Chinatown. Yeah, that's facts.
My great, I'm pretty sure it's my great-grandma. She was Asian.
Yeah.
And she lived in Cuba.
Yeah, there's Asian Cubans. That's facts.
Where the fuck they come from?
From China.
Specifically?
Yeah, there's a lot of Chinese migration. Actually, I knew a guy. We used to call him a Chino. Because that's what everybody called him.
That's a common Cuban name, bro.
Right.
Chino.
And basically what would happen is, my pops would tell me his story, and he'd be like, the fucked up thing is, Chino, tú trataste de salir. He told him you tried to get out
right.
of China because it was a fucking communist hellhole.
And then you pull up in Cuba, and it's the same shit.
And then Castro pulls up.
Damn. That's some shit,
That
dog.
is some fucked up
Poor
luck.
Chino,
That is
dog.
some fucked up luck, dude. For real.
That bingo, bro. Yeah, I would have been fucking angry, bro.
That'll piss
Imagine you think you fucking hit freedom, and then you fucking run into a dictator that's about to run your fucking country.
What a fucking asshole.
Yeah, dog, I would have been fucking 38, as they say.
Man. But L. Ron Hubbard was a fucking...
Dude, next pod, we got to talk about L. Ron Hubbard.
Oh, I'm coming prepared.
I'm interested, because that man might be one of the most interesting men that was on Earth.
This dude literally lived in the fucking ocean with a cult.
Literally?
That's what he did for a long time.
What are the Scientologists called? They're called, there's something related to water.
The Sea Org?
The Sea Org, yes. You know your shit, dog. Yeah, it's called the Sea Org.
That shit is hilarious.
It's like a Navy, like, based, like, type of, some weird shit. All I remember is that, like, in the contract of Scientology, like...
Like a trillion-year contract? Oh,
Yep,
yeah,
there you go. For, like, trillion years, and then...
That's right.
Once you come back to life, you're then stuck with these fuckers.
Get your ass in there, bitch. You know what you did.
Yo, that's some shit, bro. A science fiction author, like, his family is set.
Yeah.
Bro, he's made how much?
They didn't... Man, it's hard to even tell.
Bro, that's Scientology. I seen a Scientology building, not so...
But they just have, like labor shit. Like, they just have, like, fucking free labor.
Bro, they don't get paid.
Like, all their members... Exactly, their members don't get paid.
And if they do, they get paid shits.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're the
shitty-ass wages,
the people in charge are keeping all that shit.
Bro, that is sad. Bro, you know, damn, we talked about this because I remember, but one of the, King of Queens, it's a show that was on.
The chick Leah Remini.
Yes, that she pulled up on Joe Rogan. She was in fucking Scientology.
She was I had no idea.
That blew my fucking mind.
Yeah.
She literally went on Joe Rogan and spilled all the fucking beans about it.
She was like, this is bullshit.
This is bullshit. I've been in here for that long. Yeah. They do this. They do X, Y, Z. Yo, when I seen that shit, I couldn't believe that. And she seemed like a normal woman, bro. Not saying she isn't, but goddamn, that shit is just... That's mind-blowing, bro. She was there from, like, a extremely young age, though.
It is completely about, like, reprogramming people, though, like, fucking...
I mean, they do that already.
Complete brainwashing.
Yeah, just not... They do it heavy.
They abuse the fuck out of people, like, mentally.
That is sad, man.
Yeah, that shit will fuck somebody.
That's why I'm glad those guys that did the Scientology documentary fucked around and just ate shit with those people. They literally record. You
have to fuck them.
Fuck them, bro. What they did, bro. They
even after you leave, they fucking harass you. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, bro. They did. I just can't believe these people fucking the things they've done to people, bro. They force people to fucking. I don't even know.
But I gotta look further, like even deeper.
You trying to go on the iceberg? You trying to dig?
I gotta go balls deep into this shit because this is deep, dude.
You think so?
Dude, he knew Aleister Crowley. I mean,
That I'm interested in
and
now.
look at what they both ended up doing. I mean, Aleister Crowley has been very influential.
How did Aleister Crowley die? He didn't die no evil way. He just passed away, right? I'm assuming.
He died. Yeah, he was old already.
Oh, okay.
As for people he may have killed, it's hard to
He's
tell.
killed people?
Listen, man, it's hard to tell. I don't want
You think?
to speculate. He has some fucked up, sick, twisted ass ceremonies and shit, and he really believed he could do some.
Yeah, I don't doubt he fucking probably sacrificed somebody. Some crazy devil worshipping shit.
And he was funny because he was born Catholic. It's like,
Oh God.
right.
They wouldn't even accept anything like that. They're super strict. Catholics.
I think he just hated it so much he had to go the other way.
He went left and shit. He was like, yo, fuck that.
He was like, fuck it, I'm the Antichrist.
He could have been.
And
He could have been.
but look, he's been really influential, dude. Like if you think about it, like for example, there was this album that the Beatles put out.
You said he was on it.
Yeah, it was
Like on the cover?
Yeah, he was on Sgt. Pepper in the cover along with like there's a bunch.
That's when the Beatles changed their name and shit, right? Or was that the name of the album?
Sgt. Pepper was the name of the.
But it wasn't under the Beatles, no?
Yeah, it was the Beatles. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
No, because I feel
and there
like
were a bunch of people on the cover, like a bunch of different people, but he was there, like low key as fuck.
Bro, I'm searching this up. Hold up.
Oh yeah, you can look up the actual if you just put Sgt. Pepper, you'll see the cover of the album, and you'll see him, man. If you just look around through the people that are there, it's very odd. I don't know. All right.
Yo, guys, listen. We got technical difficulties. Something happened.
It was probably Aleister Crowley trying to fuck with us from the beyond.
The underworld, yeah. V and Ape, we're out. We next pod we are gonna go balls deep into Scientology.
Balls deep.
Like I'm bringing the heat. Gian will be on next episode, so
we're gonna convert Gian to Scientology.
yes. And this month episodes may run late.
It may happen.
Peace.
Peace. All right.